it's Jake Klein, Photog Travels. So, I have to apologize to those who follow me on social media. I have not put out a video in quite a while. When the pandemic hit, and it hit hard, it kind of messed with me a bit emotionally. I lost a few friends to COVID-19, and a bunch of stuff happened in my life. I lost a lot of gigs and some money, and I know I'm supposed to document all of that and talk about it so that people can relate to what it is that I'm going through, that they're going through in their lives, and what it has to do with my journey. But honestly, I wear my sleeves on my... I wear my emotion on my sleeves, or my emotion on my face. So if I'm happy, you can tell. If I'm upset, you can tell. And if I'm depressed, you can tell. So, I really didn't want to put videos out there that I wasn't happy with and that I thought were portraying a part of me that, I don't know, personally I don't think needs to be out there. There's some stuff you need to keep personal when you're going through stuff. I mean, I can talk about it now. I deal with anxiety. I deal with social anxiety. I deal with stress that a lot of people are dealing with right now, and I lost a lot of money and gigs, and kind of for 5 months put the journey on hold. I guess I'm living still full-time in PD right behind me, but not much of an adventure, just pretty much sitting still and trying to make a couple bucks here and there doing some headshots. But I just wanted to touch base with everybody, let you know I'm going to start doing videos again, and I've been messing around with the drone, so I've got some really cool footage I'm going to show on that, and I'm trying to make some plans for the near future of where I'm going to be going after this, and definitely talk a little more about that as we get along. So again, my apologies, but here's a quick video on that. Couple things to just quickly touch base on, so that this video is not just about me apologizing. While sitting here, I've made some improvements, some adjustments, and some fixes on PD. So I'm going to post some videos on that up and coming. One of them is there's like an air wing that comes on these. It's 2008 Itasca Navion, which is the same almost as the Winnebago View. It's almost identical, and they all have this weird fin thing. I guess I could just take the video and show you exactly what it is I'm talking about from a distance. It is, let's see, let's get past all this. And you see that, here it is, that gray part? Let me stand up on this thing here. That thing right there. So that's this like fiberglass plastic piece. It really serves no purpose, I guess, other than a visual design. I don't know why they just didn't finish it in one piece. The whole cap should have just been... But for whatever reason, it had come undone. The metal had basically disintegrated on me. So I had to spend quite a bit scraping off the old caulking that I had done temporarily to keep it in place, and I had put a bunch of like 2 different types of caulking. I'd scrape all that off, and I used mineral spirits to wipe it all off and clean everything up. In any case, I was able to get that back to, and then I took some metal and bent it and glued it and got it back to where it should be. I'm actually, sorry, this bug is bothering me. I'm actually considering painting it, but there's one on each side. I'm considering painting the whole thing white. It just doesn't make sense for it to be gray. It's supposed to match the gray on the bottom trim. Be honest with you, I'm ready to paint the whole damn thing white and call it a day. But that was one of the improvements. Fixing some wiring that was an issue. Tonight I say tonight because it's 98 degrees here in Vegas now. And as you can see, the bugs are starting to come out. It is 98 degrees and it's really humid. So not as humid as back east right now, but it's humid. And so tonight I'm going to be working on putting a new solenoid. It's the booster solenoid. It's a common problem for those who have either the View or the Itasca Navion. The Mercedes Sprinter, even the Dodge Sprinter also has that same problem. It's a solenoid that goes bad, it ends up taking power from your house batteries and draining them into keeping your coach battery charged. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to install a trickle charge, which basically just keeps your battery ready to go, so whenever you're ready to start up, it's good to go. So I'm going to install one of those as well. That one's coming in the mail from Amazon, but I already got the solenoid today, so I'll put that in. I put a new battery in because something had drained the other battery so bad, and I didn't know it, that I actually, because I've been sitting here for like 5 months, like I said, so I actually clicked the key fob to lock the doors, and nothing happened, and I realized the battery was bone dry. I tried to charge it for like 9 hours. It only went to 55%, so I got a new battery. And then I've done a couple of little adjustments inside and outside. I'm working on a few projects that I will show you. I'm trying to think, there was something else. Oh, I added a water filtration system. So it is pretty cool, and it was relatively cheap and easy to do, and I haven't mounted it yet. It's underneath the RV right now, but that is pretty cool. So I will show videos of how I did, or pictures and video of how I did that, and I definitely noticed a difference. The reason I did it was the water is really harsh here. I didn't do it for drinking water. The water is really harsh. Taking a shower, I was having to basically cover my entire body in moisturizer by an hour or two after the shower, because I was just dried out. So after installing that, I drained all the water that I had in the system. I put all fresh water through that new filtration system, and then I've taken 2 showers now, and my skin feels nice. It's not as the water's not as hard, and my skin isn't as like scaly. Sounds gross, but you know what I mean, just dried out. So that was the other thing that I did, and yeah, so just trying to make some improvements. I've done a couple of headshots, and I started another company called Social Distance Photographer. So the website I'm working on in my free time, I have plenty of free time, the website I'm working on from time to time, and I've already done a video that's up on YouTube, on, not on this page, but on my other Jake Klein Photography YouTube page. I'll also upload it to this page so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, I don't know, how far that'll go. I'm hoping and praying, like all of you out there, that somebody comes up with a vaccine, and that it's properly tested, and that we're not putting poison into our bodies with this vaccine. But it is something that will work, and with no side effects and no harm, and we're not going to grow a third arm or a tail or something years from now, or kidney failure, or liver, you never know. So hopefully it works, and it's safe, and we can get this country, and the world for that matter, back up to, up and running, and I can continue my adventures and make some decisions. I originally started this to do 2 years, and I'm now, a few months into my 3rd year, even though I'm really not doing much adventuring, and I'm not sure how long I'm going to do it for. I certainly enjoy the lifestyle, and but I'm not sure if I were to stay sitting in a place like this. I think I would trade PD in and get something a little larger. PD is great in being 24.5 feet in driving around the country, but not so great when it's 98 degrees out and you're just sitting inside in this tiny little area. She's great for getting you around and being able to cook inside of her, and I don't even know if it's a her, inside of him, her, whatever. Being able to sleep and having, a place to call home as I adventure and check out, this crazy country, and Canada, another crazy country. So I've had so much fun, and I will continue the travels and journeys soon. And again, sorry for the delay in putting out videos, but that will end, and I'll start putting out a lot more now. So follow me down below.